So, big influence on your life. You tell everybody out there that you have to see The Graduate as sort of part of for education 101 in film, right?
Oh my
You have
God!
to see it.
I'm sure it's required viewing.
Is it? Is it required in film school?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Great movie, big influence, and who was the person who directed it?
Mike Nichols.
And did you sort of follow his career and admire him personally?
Yeah. Well, yeah. He made my favorite movie ever. So he's a big dude.
So look.
He made a lot of great movies.
What other movies did he make?
He made Silkwood, and he made Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, and and then he got a little older, and he made more recently Charlie Wilson's War and Wolf, and some other things. But Graduate's always going to be my favorite movie.
The Graduate's the standard. I think we have a picture of Scott as the graduate. When was that taken when you graduated from school?
No, believe it or not, that was taken. There was a calendar made of a bunch of like assistants, and all of them were really good assistants, and then there was me. And they just did to sell for charity a picture of stuff, and they put me in that one. I still have that coat.
And the movie's mentioned pretty prominently in your
yeah,
movie.
there's a clip
Of The Graduate.
Yeah.
You got that cleared, obviously.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so here's this person that you've admired for a long time, and did you hear from him after your movie came out?
I did. He sent me a text message that I think he thought was an email, because it was like you get the whole thing, and then you get the whole thing, and you get the whole thing. And I didn't know what it was, so I kept getting this thing. And I was like, who is this crazy person texting me all this stuff? And then he signed it, and I said, that's who's the asshole's fucking with me. And it ended up being he'd gotten my phone number from somebody, and he wanted to share that he really liked the movie, which was, I cried. It was big time.
When you got it?
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Where were you when you got it?
I was on an airplane when I got it. So that's why I kept getting all the things when I got off the airplane. But yeah, it was awesome.
So you talk about dreams and someone who's made such an impact on your career and influenced your career and your view, and then you get an email out of nowhere. You didn't know them, right?
No. But that's what's so crazy about it. It's like you write a script and maybe, I don't know, some people read it, but no one's going to read it. But then when you make a movie, like the people you actually admire and whatever else, there's a decent chance they may see it. It's been on HBO a ton. So like there's always a chance someone that LeBron James might have seen it, which would be crazy when you think about it. Like, really? But it's possible. He's definitely not read the script.
So I want you to sort of put yourself in that position of getting that email from someone that you really, really admired. And he wouldn't share the email with me, but I got an excerpt from it.
You got an excerpt from it from my sister?
From your sister. Hey, luckily, I know your sister, but and she said I could read this part only. But I want you to imagine getting this email, and this is the short version, so it's only a couple sentences, from Mike Nichols. I loved your movie. My wife did too. My wife, Diane Sawyer.
Yeah, that's true.
We laughed a lot and cried a lot. I was and am fascinated by the structure, which is like no structure I have ever seen. And it works. It is utterly mysterious to me, and it worked for me. I probably don't need to understand it, since it moved me so much and gave me so much pleasure. That's unreal. That's unreal.
Yeah, that was cool.